Hey, what's up everybody? We are back here with King J-Dub down in the dungeons, and yesterday we just beat Shapeshifter Hollow number 1. We failed several times, so today we're going to go back and take out two of the ones that we also unlocked at the same time. So these should be challenging, almost as difficult as Shapeshifter Hollow. We're going to go into Diamond Vault number 12. So we're going to win 100 gems, which is a nice amount of gems. No elite boost on any of the monsters or any of the units, so this should be a little bit easier, because that was probably the biggest aspect, is when we ran into elite boosted werewolves. They have tons of life, they do tons of damage. It's really hard to kill them since they are only weak to ice. We don't have any ice spells or units leveled up. So it looks like we can probably go in here with our standard setup here of Hammerstrike, Firestorm, Bladestorm, and then Knights, Cannons, and Mummy. He's got spikes right away, so we're going to start out with a Cannon. And I made a mistake there. I should have saved my Firestorm for the Firebolt tower right here. I did summon out a Cannon, which helped me clean up those guys. You do want to save your Firestorm for the Firebolt towers. We're bringing a Mummy. And we're just going to sit back and recover some. Let our spells come off a cooldown. Try to get past to that Gargoyle tower without taking any fire damage. Bring out another Mummy. There's two Ogres right there, so we have to be careful not to get hit. And you cannot push the Ogres anymore. That used to be a very popular tactic of pushing the monsters. Hopefully we don't die. Oh, safe. Alright, so we're going to bring out a Mummy. We have to recover. So, sit back here. We were really close to dying. And probably bring out a couple cannons now. Up here. Again, we'll call our troops back. We have our cannons right there. And now we're going to spam out a lot of knights, and the rest is going to be a Mummy, because nothing else will be able to get to the end of the castle, into the road in time. So you're going to sit back, recover just a little bit, and now once we have our spells push up into the base, should be plenty of time to take out the castle gate. Pop out another Mummy. Use the hero screen feature to make people attack a little bit faster. Gonna hold back just a little bit to make sure that we've gotten all the things down. Yeah, there's a cannon right there, so good. We got 100%. When it gets challenging like that, you want to make sure that you use all your time available, so that if you missed a tower or skip the tower, that your cannons or your Pyromancers or your archers or Arblasters, whatever your troops are that you're summoning out, can destroy those towers. Because if we would have missed that tower, we would have lost. We wouldn't have gotten the 100 gems, and would have been a complete failure. Again, 98% is a failure. So, pretty challenging. We didn't run into death. We didn't die there. But still pretty challenging. We were down to the last seconds. So here, we have elite boosted Ogres and elite boosted arrow towers. So the Ogres just get a lot more stronger, and they also have a stun ability every time they smack down. The stun's only like 1 or 2 seconds, and it doesn't affect the hero. So that's not that big of a deal, but it will stun all of your troops that are around it. The arrow tower, it shoots out flaming arrows, if I recall correctly, and just a little bit more HP. From the looks of it, we're probably going to want to put a Pyromancer in instead of our Knights. That should help us with the Fireball towers and with the arrow towers. And then other than that, we should be able to take out the Ogre with our hero. And then the mummies. So we're going to go with Pyromancers here. Our Pyromancers, as you can see, are only level 2. Pyromancers are extremely effective against Fireball towers. They also work really good against anything that's wood. So again, I made a mistake right there. I should have used my Bladestorm first. And then use my Firestorm once I got through. And the Firestorm would have taken out that Fireball tower, which would have prevented all of this chaos that's happening right now. So don't just rush recklessly in there. You have to think a little bit more. It pays to have that extra few seconds to figure out what the tower placements are, what to use. So that was a big mistake by my part. And that probably will cost us this fight. Oh wow! So you get so slow when you try and push them now. That's a really new gameplay mechanic. You used to be able to push them and slide them away. Now it's like you can't even really move past them. So having multiple monsters together will cause a lot of havoc because, like you said, you can't really pass them without running really, really slow because they made that like collision, that physics. So I'm running back here to help those guys out. I'm seeing that the ogres are kind of manhandling my pyromancers. We're standing behind the ogre here. So the ogre is attacking the mummy. So for this setup, it looks like we're going to have to change our troop combination. The cannons aren't really effective in this base at all. So we're going to probably put the knights or the archers instead of the cannons. Because we need some little ground troop to take out the ogres. The cannons don't do really well against a lot of fireball towers. They die way too quickly. And then the ogres can also smash them. So again, we messed up in the beginning, which cost us a lot of time. And then our troop selection there probably wasn't ideal for that base. So I think we have enough bread for one more fight. And we're going to just take out the cannons and put in... We're going to put in archers, since archers are effective against ogres. Yes, we do have enough bread. So ogres are weak to archers. So that's why we're bringing them in here. And there's tons and tons of ogres in this base. So again, we're going to properly do this. A Bladestorm right there. That should allow us to take down the Fireball Tower. With our ogres and our Pyromancers right there. They'll be able to take down that tower. Stand behind the ogre. A lot more effective. Doing way better this time. And a lot of that has to deal with the fact that we did the proper setup in the beginning. One Bladestorm. Hold on just a second. Alright, so I'm back here. So yeah, so we did the proper troop setup and proper spell setup at the right time. Now you can see we have lots of life. Again, we're going to save our Firestorm over here. So we can go and burn this whole corner, which will take out everything in one Firestorm. Saving us a lot of time. Gotta go get that bomb. Ooh, that bomb would have blown up all our archers. That would have been bad. So unfortunately, we didn't catch all the bombs. And again, I wasted a Firestorm. You need to save those for the Firebolt towers. And then you also want to go and attempt to touch the arrow towers. No, don't die! Ah, so close! So we just needed a little bit more life right there. And the arrow towers are just a lot stronger than I expected with the elite boosts. And you can see they were almost dead. It's a cool burning effect. But this strategy definitely worked. We just got a little bit too Rambo style. We had 50 some odd seconds left. So if we would have just slowed down a little bit, we would have been able to beat that base. So unfortunately, we failed here on Cave of Grave Goods. But we know what to do now. And it's just a matter of getting more bread so we can go and do it again. I don't think we have enough bread right now. Yeah, we're at 89. And so it won't let us watch a video for the bread. So unfortunately, that's going to be it. And in a few hours, we'll come back and we'll get our revenge on Cave of Grave Goods number 10. And we'll unlock our hero item. But yeah, so this seems to be the optimal setup for this base. Obviously, you'd want your Pyromancer a little bit higher than level 2. Our archers are pretty high at level 7. The mummy you can't get any higher because you level it up down here in the dungeon. But again, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, or you think there's a better tactic to use in these dungeons, drop them down in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you guys.